doing 2 book reviews. I decided to go ahead and pause Fallen because I'm just not into it. I don't know what it is, but I just can't get into it yet. I definitely want to keep reading because I have a feeling it's going to get good. But I just wanted to kind of boost up my couple of books so I can have more padding room for my challenge. So I read my 2 books that I got from the library that are in verse, so I thought to do them together since they're both the same format. And the first book is I Am Furniture, and this is by Talia Shaltis. And the second one is called Chasing Brooklyn, and this is by Lisa Schroeder. So the first book that I read was I Am Furniture, well, because I Am Furniture, and wow, definitely read this book if you haven't. Oh my god, it is so good. Like, I was reading it and I didn't even realize that it was in verse. Like, I was like so into it that I was just blown away. And it's about a girl named Ankh, and she has 2 older siblings, Darren and Yeka. I think her name's Yeka, but I'm not sure. Excuse me. And they have an abusive father, and these are kind of spoilers, but it explains the title. Darren is being abused, and I think sexually abused as well, by his father, and Yeka is being sexually molested. And he doesn't do anything with Ankh, and Ankh kind of feels like she doesn't get any love from her father, even if it is negative, that she feels like she's just furniture, like she's just existing. So, it's so sad, and oh my god, I cried at the end. Oh, it totally rips your heart out, especially since I know what she went through, because I was molested when I was a kid, and oh my god, I was a mess after I finished it. So definitely get this book. Please get it. It is so good. Definitely 5 out of 5 stars. If I can give it more, I would. Talia Shaltis is such an amazing author. Oh god, it's just, I just read and read, and I just couldn't, like, I finished it in like an hour. I just couldn't put it down. So definitely, if you're looking for a quick, easy read, definitely get this book because it's in verse, so it's super fast. Like, this is what it looks like, if you guys don't know what verse is. So it's kind of like poetry, and I actually think it's harder to write in verse than a normal novel. Each paragraph, since it's so short, you have to really think about it, and each one has to be meaningful, you know? Like, you can't put filler into verse books. Like, it just doesn't work. So each page has such, like, something I want to quote or something that I can relate to. So definitely pick this one up. It's so good. And then the other one I feel exactly the same about is Chasing Brooklyn. This book was amazing as well. Seriously good. I love Lisa Schroeder's work. I've read a couple of her other books before, and especially I Heart You, You Haunt Me. Oh my gosh, this book was so amazing. It's about a guy who dies. He's in a car crash, and Brooklyn is his girlfriend, and Nico is his brother, and Luca is the guy who died. And consequences lead to a year later, his friend Gabe commits suicide because he just can't deal with it. And it's just, Luca kind of gets signs that he should help Brooklyn. Luca kind of nudges him along a little bit, and they start training for a triathlon or something like that, and they start to kind of fall in love with each other, and it's so adorable, and their interactions with each other are so sweet. And Nico, like every girl's dream guy, seriously. He's so sweet and so sensitive, and you can tell he's struggling with coming to terms with his brother dying, and his mom is too, like the whole family. And you could just, there's like a overlaying sense of just sadness and just like despair and depression, and just like the second you start reading it, you're like, oh man, these guys are sad. And it's nice to kind of feel that sadness lift at the end of the book. Like, the more you get into it, like towards the end, the less sad it gets. And I think that's so cool that she kind of did that. Like, you could just tell her Brooklyn's barriers and her, you know, her fears and her thoughts and everything are starting to get lighter when she's with Nico. And it's so adorable, and it's kind of suspenseful too, because there's some parts without ghosts in here. And so it's kind of interesting to see that as well. But this is what it looks like. And the cursive on this side is Brooklyn, and then this side is Nico. And it's only in their perspective, so it's kind of easy to read. And they go back and forth, so each page is a different person. So I thought that was interesting, and oh my god, it's so nice. It was so good to see their hearts being healed and their them coming together, and it's a great novel. Definitely 5 out of 5. I super loved this book. It's so good. There's meaning in every page, like I said before, and it's definitely a great novel. And there's so many. It kind of makes me sad though, because this is based on true life, and like so many teen suicides, and you know, they think they have no way out, and they're so young, and it's an epidemic, and it's very depressing and sad. But this book was highly good, and I really recommend that you guys read it. The writing is amazing in both books, and it's so intelligent and just very subtle in the way that she writes. But like, it looks so easy, and you know, some of the things that she does, but it's just brilliant. So I highly recommend those 2 books if you guys are looking for a fast read, you know, that you can read in like a day or so. But definitely recommend those 2. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I am reading now. What am I reading now? Oh, Angel by Cliff McNish. I kind of wanted to read that, so I'm going to plow into that. But it's, wow, I'm still just like over those 2 books because they're so good. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.